I decided I was just gonna do my makeup routine, but I also am gonna show you guys the haul that I recently did. I've gotten a bunch of new products, so I wanted to show you guys what these new products are. And although I'm going to try to apply as much of the new products to my face today, I don't have a ton of time, so it's not gonna be a really crazy routine either, because I'm going to get my hair cut. My hair is a hot mess and I need to get my hair cut anyway. So I figured I would just slap on some makeup quickly, show you guys all the new products that I've picked up, and that's it. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I do with my routine is I've been using this Photography Fluid Opacity 12% from NIOD, and it's supposed to help make you look amazing in pictures. I use it even if I'm not gonna be photographed, just because why not? And I only put a few drops on because I find that it definitely can dry my skin out a little bit. So I usually will put some on my forehead, and some people use this on its own and no makeup whatsoever. I'm not that kind of a person to do that, and I find that because my skin is so tan, and I did not get the tan one, I got just a regular one because I didn't want to add any color to my skin. I don't think that this suits me because it can make my skin look a little green, but it looks really nice under makeup. I also think that the more I use, the cakier my makeup can be. So I just use a little bit. So once I've applied it to just like the high points of my face, just to kind of illuminate my skin even more, I move on and I spray my face with the All Nighter from Urban Decay. This is the new bottle. I think the formula is slightly different. It smells different. It smells like old water, like saliva. It's actually kind of disgusting smelling, but it works. And I just use it as a primer. And it helps to keep my makeup fresh all day long. So that's just another tip if you guys are finding that your makeup fades throughout the day, use primer. I like that as a primer and a setting spray. It just works for me. So the next product I am going to show you guys is my new MAC Face and Body, and this is in the shade C3. I've used Face and Body before, but I have it in a darker shade, which is way too dark for me. And I've been meaning to just return it and get the shade that works well for me. This C3 is perfect for my skin because it is so thin and so fluid. It's kind of like, for me, like a tinted moisturizer. I've been using this every single day. Love it. It's just great because I can use it if I'm just running errands and I just want to do a really simple look, like a no makeup look. This is perfect. It's just like makes your skin look really good, but it's not a heavy foundation. It's easy to apply. Now I'm using my viewfinder as a mirror, so I apologize if I'm not looking directly at you. It's just because I want to make sure that I'm actually applying it to my face and not my forehead, not my hair or anywhere else. So, or my eyeballs, which would be really painful. I've just been liking a really easy makeup look lately. Dewy skin, nothing too fussy, just like my skin but better. And I think my skin is good enough where I can go without foundation, but I like how it just evens everything out and everything just looks consistently even throughout. All right, so once that's applied, I move on to, I'm trying to think of what I do right now, concealer. I've just been using this Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I've been using it for a while now, and I just use a little bit under the eyes. Now I have brand new brushes that I was gonna use to mix this or blend this out, but they're in the bathroom and I just don't feel like getting up and getting them, so I'm just gonna use my fingers. That's all I use under my eyes. So then next I'm using this concealer from NYX. I'm just gonna go around my face and see any blemishes that I have that have any dark spots. I can say my blemishes are slowly going away finally because I've changed my diet and I've eliminated some things out of my diet that are more inflammatory to my skin, and I was finding that nothing was helping my skin. So I was decided that I was going to just kind of like look at my skin holistically. What trigger foods am I eating, and eliminate them and just help my skin. And so I've been really working on my gut health and I bought this book to help eat your way to like great skin or whatever. And it really is focusing on gut health and making sure that, you know, you really fix internally so that you can have clear skin and fix that. And then I also have really bad eczema. I mean, really, really bad eczema on my legs, and I just want to get rid of it. I'm over it. I want to wear shorts one day. One day I want to wear shorts. That's like a dream of mine. And it's also supposed to help with aging. So I mean, I'm gonna move on to some bronzer. So I've been using this YSL Le Serene. I don't know how to pronounce that. And it's like this bronzing balm. You've seen it on my favorites video. If you haven't seen that last favorites video, check it out. And I just apply this all over my cheeks. And because it's like a balm cream, I apply it before I apply powder. And I'm like obsessed with bronzer right now. Like obsessed. If you asked me like 2 years ago if I owned bronzer, and I would have told you no, hell no. Bronzer and me just never worked out very well. And it was because I think the drugstore bronzers I was using, they just weren't really great against my skin tone. But I think any YSL bronzer is amazing, and I'm just loving it. So I have this shade number 6. I think it's the darkest you can go. So then I like to apply some highlighter. I've been using the Glossier Halo Scope in the shade Quartz. Sometimes I use Topaz depending on my mood. Actually, I think it's equivalent to like Hush from MAC, which I love as well. But I just apply that to the high points of my cheekbone and then to the brow bone area, and that's it. And then I just blend it out. All right, so once all of the creamy products I've applied, I'm going to shake up my primer or my setting spray and set my cream base. So I like to set my cream and then my powder afterward. Really shouldn't spray it next to my coffee. It's gonna taste like shit. I don't apply powder everywhere anymore. I used to, but now I like glow to my skin. So I just use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in the shade number 2. And really I like to apply that just under the eye area on top of my lids, just to set that in place. And then kind of like around my T-zone, where, you know, I like to look dewy, but I don't want to look greasy. And I find that even though I have dry skin, once I apply my skincare, my skin is like so dewy that people think I have greasy skin. And I'm like, no, it's really not. It's just, I like did that to myself, you know? If I didn't apply anything, it would look dry as fuck. Or it would look dry AF. AF? I don't, how do you guys say that? I know that's like the big thing nowadays. It's like, dry AF or AF. AF. You know what I mean. All right, so time for more bronzer. Not that I need more, but I like more. So this is new. Another bronzer from YSL, I couldn't help myself. So this is the Le Serene Bronzing Stone. So it's similar to that, but it's powdered form. I got this in the shade, why doesn't it ever have the shades on these? I don't understand. All right, oh, now it's the second shade. I don't know what the name is. I'll link it down below because it doesn't have it on here. But this is supposed to give you like a sun-kissed glow, effortlessly blendable and undetectable. And I can say for sure that this is effortlessly undetectable. I find that when I apply it, it blends out so nicely. It just is so sheer, but it gives me a really nice glow. So I am so happy with this product. And I apply this to the high points of my cheeks. I'm not like trying to contour with it, although I do a little contouring, but not much. because I'm not really a contour kind of gal, but just give me glowing skin, look like I was on some amazing holiday and I didn't even have to go on the beach. That's what I'm looking for. Because I don't go to the beach, I don't really like the beach, but I want to look like I was there. All right, that's enough. Enough. So once I've applied that, then I move on, and the next new thing that I have is from MAC, and it's the 116 brush, and it's their blush brush, and I love this brush so much. So recently I picked up the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Look Palette Beauty Glow. It's the brand new one that she came out with. You'll see it all over Instagram, and I think this is so beautiful, and I love this. I also have the Dolce Vita one, and I don't like that at all, so I'm actually hoping to return it if I can find the packaging, because that one just does not get along with my skin. I find that one is supposed to be like really tailored to someone who has my skin tone, but these shades do not work on me at all. But this is so lovely, and I just used the blush number 6 Pop. Now number 5 Cheek Swish is very bronzy, so right now I'm just going for more of an easy look. I don't need something like super duper bronzy, but I think that looks really nice as well. And I'm just gonna apply this to the high points of my cheek and blend it out. And I think this just blends really nicely with the bronzer that I was using. The color is just beautiful, and it's so buttery. So next, I'm going to also continue to use this palette, and I'm going to use the highlight. Now the bronzer for me does not do anything. I think it's not really made for someone with darker skin, so I don't really get any use out of that, but I love the highlight. I think it gives me a beautiful glow. Like, this is what dreams are made out of, or made for, whatever the term is. And down my nose. And I just think my skin glows so much with this. Hashtag GLOWMO for sure. Like, this is just a beautiful palette. So happy with that. So I'm gonna set my eyes with some NARS. This is the Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. And just check the time, make sure I'm not late to my appointment. And just kind of apply that all over my lid. Just helps to set my eye. I'm gonna use shades 1 and 2. I'm not gonna get smoky, it's like daytime. Just gonna keep it really simple. I'm just gonna use a big fluffy brush to apply. So I'm going to apply shade 1 everywhere. Just to the base. So then eye number 2, Enhance. I'm just gonna apply that toward the center. Just a really nice rose gold champagne eye look. Really simple, really easy, not getting too complex here. I have tried the smoke shade, and it's beautiful as well. It's so buttery, I love it. So that's all I have for this palette, my favorite so far right now. I got a new eyelash curler. I've been using my my Shiseido eyelash curler for years. I think I had it for at least 5 years. And it was about time that I changed it out. It was not doing anything for me. So I decided to buy 2 different ones. I bought a replacement Shiseido. Kind of kept that in the box, not sure if I'm gonna keep that or not, because I wanted to try out this one from Sephora, and I saw so many good reviews on Sephora. When they had their VIB sale, I decided I was gonna try it out, and it's actually pretty good. I don't know if it's like the best, so I'm still like hemming and hawing if I wanna return it, but I do enjoy how it does curl. I'm still on the hunt for like the most amazing eyelash curler, because I find that it takes some effort to get my lashes to curl still. And I just want something that's going to, I don't know, do it with ease. So I just kind of pumped this through, and this one was about $1 less than the Shiseido, so I don't know. I mean, I'm not really saving much if I switch over to this one, and I don't think it's stellar compared. I like that this shadow, you can buy refills, so that's kind of why I've been always gravitating toward that one. For mascara, what I've been kind of going in between, I bought this L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. I actually really like this. I don't think it's the best as far as waterproof is concerned. I do have some transfer, even when it's dried. But I think my MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash works even better. And this is not really intended to be waterproof. And I initially bought this to be just a bottom lash mascara. But I find that it works amazingly on my top lashes. So I've just been using that a lot more lately. So, I apply just a little bit at first, just to get the volume. And then I'll go back in for length. So I'm not gonna apply anything on the bottom lash. I'm not too concerned with that. I'm gonna move on to brows, and I am still using my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I do have another new product that I'm gonna use afterward, but surprise you guys. Let's see, so I brush up with my Anastasia Brow Brush, and I think this is the number 18, but don't quote me on that. I butchered my brows recently. I went too thin and I'm still trying to grow them back out. And they actually look like sperm. For the first time in my life, I had sperm brows and I was like, what the hell was I thinking? I do my own brows, I've always done my own brows, and I don't know why I decided to go that like thin. And then I tried to fix it, and then they ended up, this is the only one that looked like I had like the sperm brow. And I was mortified, so I had to go even thinner to like correct it. It was so bad. So I am currently still trying to grow them out. It's taking me a lot longer than it usually has taken me. My brows grow overnight. Like, I have to constantly groom them because they grow like weeds. But the spot that I fucked up is like not coming back. Just trying to have like very natural looking makeup and brows as much as I can, you know. I'm just like into that look right now. I think Instagram makeup, I was having a moment with it when I first got back into Instagram last July. I was like obsessed with Instagram makeup. And I was trying to recreate some of the looks, but then I was like, that's just not me. I've never been one. I love makeup and I love applying makeup, and I apply makeup every single day. But I don't think that just because you apply a lot shows that you love makeup. I mean, you can have a very minimal makeup look but still love makeup. All right, so moving on, I have got this new product, and it's from Glossier, and it is their Boy Brow. And I really, really love this. I just use it to set my brows. I still use my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade first because I like to have a like really like filled in brow, and I don't think this fills it in enough. I also think I chose the wrong shade. I chose brown thinking black was gonna be too intensely black, and this is just so light, so light. So I think next time I'm gonna get the black and try that out and see if it works. I mean, this doesn't, I guess because it just is not dark enough. I can't use it on its own, so I have to use Anastasia. But there are times where I just want to use this. You know, I'm just quickly going out the door, and maybe I don't want to wear any makeup whatsoever, but I also don't want my brows to look like a hot mess. So I just want to be able to just brush them and have something there. So anyways, that's my brows in a nutshell. All right, quick story. I bought this. It's the Smashbox Oh Glow, and it's like a cream blush. And you're supposed to apply it, and what it does is it kind of like mimics your skin or like takes the pH of your skin and changes color. So it's like clear at first, and then it's supposed to like bring out the natural pink tones in your skin. So I bought it as a blush thinking I would like it, but it just is not the kind of blush. I think because it's so silicone based, it doesn't apply smoothly. It doesn't last a long time. It doesn't stain my cheeks. It just feels like a film on top of my skin. I love cream blushes, but this is just not for me. So I decided, I was like, you know what? Maybe this would give me like a nice pink flush to my lips. So I started wearing this on my lips and it looks beautiful. I love it. I just think it's great. But then I'm like, is it healthy for me to use on my lips? I'm still unsure about that. So I was going to return it and I decided I was going to pick up the lip gloss version they sell. And this is the Smashbox Oh Plump Intuitive Lip Plumper. And it's supposed to do the same thing and plump your lips. The only thing I found that it does is it plumps my lips, makes them look glossy, but looks like it's red and it doesn't give me a pink, like the bright pink that I was looking for that I get from this. So when I apply this on my lips, it's just like a bright flushed pink, where this just looks really glossy. So I think I'm gonna return this, and I think I'm gonna return the Oh Glow because I don't think I really should be using this on my lips because it can get in my mouth and it's probably not the healthiest thing to put on my lips. And not saying that lipstick is or any of the other products are, I just don't know if it's really made for the mouth. The next two new products that I have, and I'm not sure which lipsticks I should use today. So I picked up the Pillow Talk, Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick, and I'm so excited to get my hands on this. It finally got to Nordstrom. I was gonna order it direct from Charlotte Tilbury because she offers free shipping, but I kept waiting and waiting, and then I finally picked it up, and I love this color. And I picked it up thinking I was going to replace this, but now I don't know if I can replace this. So I bought this Tom Ford lipstick, and if anyone knows what Tom Ford lipsticks are like, they're fucking pricey, but it's so beautiful. Let me put this one on because I just love this one, and it's creamy and it just looks so beautiful on. It's just a beautiful rose shade, and it's actually called Indian Rose. And I bought it because Olivia Culpo was wearing it, and her makeup artist on Instagram posted what she used on her, and I was like, I need that lipstick so badly. So I picked this up from Sephora during the VIB sale. I got 20% off. The packaging's amazing. The lipstick feels so nice on. I think it lasts quite a while. It just feels so comfortable. It's, you know, I'm so used to matte lipsticks, and I find that this just sits so nicely on my lips. The color is just gorgeous. I think it just goes with this nice glowy skin that I have. So that's off. So now I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury. Put that down a little bit so I don't break it. But I think this is also nice, and I was gonna replace the Tom Ford because I was like, let me see if I can find something that's a little bit more affordable. Not that this isn't pricey, but it's cheaper, you know? And I love this color, and it's completely different in my opinion. So now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to keep both, but then I'm gonna return the Smashbox stuff, so it'll even out anyways. So those are my two new lipsticks. So pleased with them. I'll show you guys the lip gloss quickly, just on top. And it doesn't change my lip color at all. It just makes my lips look really glossy. But they look bigger, and they definitely tingle when I apply it. But I find that I can get a cheaper version of this, like from Soap & Glory, and get the same effect of that plumpiness that you're gonna get from it. So this is my new routine for makeup, my new products, my new haul. So I hope you guys enjoy this look. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and also leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think, or if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer. and I will see you guys soon. Bye.